The judge ruled that Trump can no longer use the song, Hold On, I'm Coming. They denied a motion to force the Trump campaign to take down any previously recorded uses of the song, though. Are you satisfied by this result?
Oh, I'm absolutely satisfied by this result. We wanted injunctive relief just based on the fact that Donald Trump was continuing to use the song after we told him not to use the song, and he actually served notice that he was no longer supposed to play the song at his rally. So this is definitely an outcome that I'm pleased about.
And why is it so meaningful to you, more broadly, for this song and your father's legacy not to be used in this way?
Well, my father lost the rights to his music a year before I was born. It took us 56 years just to get this copyright back, and we got it back in March of 2022. As soon as we get it back in May, Donald Trump starts using it without our permission at an NRA rally in Houston, moments after the Uvalde mass shooting. So I was definitely not pleased about that. I sent out a tweet about that. Later, a cease and desist went out. So it's important because, we have to fight to get these copyrights back. A lot of artists get taken advantage of. And I want to make sure that people understand how important owning your publishing is for situations like this.
I mean, 50 years to lose a copyright and this work that others were likely profiting on, James, is a story of far too many artists, particularly of that particular generation and ongoing today. I wonder, from your perspective, James, what else are you looking for from the Trump campaign? Because the songs have been played, they've been associated at different points in time. Is it too late to course correct? And what are the next steps?
Oh, no, it's not too late. I mean, they tried a creative argument today of free speech and also trying to say fair use, but we rejected that, as did the judge. What's going to happen now, Laura, is we're going to go through some 50 uses that we've seen since June when they got the letter. We sent the letter, BMI sent the letter, which is a music society that collects royalties. We're going to go through these 50 plus uses and determine how much they owe the Hayes family. And if we can't settle it, we'll go on to trial. But I think the move today is let's figure out how to settle this.
Because each instance would be an infringement, essentially, allegedly, and there would be a licensing fee that would have been owed. Really quickly, though, if you had this license, would you still have the power to be able, or if you had given the license to him or anyone else, would you still have the power to be able to withhold the ability to perform the song if you didn't like who wanted to use it, if it was more broadly available to have a license?
Well, yes, if the way it works is BMI gives you what's called a blanket license, and they have a catalog of songs in this blanket that you can use at your rallies. Isaac Hayes and Isaac Hayes III, the estate of Isaac Hayes, notified Trump's team they no longer could use this song. It's a political rally, political exceptions to the blanket license that allows you to pull a certain song out. The difference I want to point out is when you see other artists doing it, say a Celine Dion, some of the others who have complained, they don't own their copyright. Mr. Hayes Jr. here, or excuse me, Mr. Hayes III here was fortunate that he took control of the copyright. He gave the termination notice. So he sets the groundwork for who can use it and who can't use it.
Very important point. Thank you for explaining how this was actually able to be authorized or not. I mean, Isaac, your father, he wrote this song, but it was the duo Sam and Dave who performed it. Now, Sam Moore, who's one half of Sam and Dave, that has come out in support of Trump using the song and actually suggested in a sworn statement filed with the court by the Trump campaign that he is opposed to what you're doing now. How would you like to respond to him?
Well, I understand Mr. Moore has his political views, but for me, this is a non-political situation. This is about the fact that someone was using copyright without our permission. And it was more about the character and the nature of Donald Trump, a person that has been found liable of sexual abuse. And that said a lot of disrespectful things about women, especially black women. And I know for certain, as a brother to 7 sisters, and my father was a father to 7 daughters, he would not approve of Donald Trump using his music to degrade and disrespect women in that fashion. So Sam's comments are fine, but they're not politically motivated. And I have no further comment to say anything to Sam.
Laura, may I point something out?
Go ahead, please.
Sam does not own the copyright. And I want your viewers at home to understand a lot of people sing songs, but they don't own the songs. So he can have an opinion about the song, and we respect him as the singer and the legend that he is. However, the Hayes family owns the copyright. So they get to determine whether or not Donald Trump or any other politician can use the song at a rally or a fundraiser or anywhere else because they own the copyright.